And finally, 40 years ago, a Scottish peninsula was catapulted to international fame by a ballad written by a Beatle. Paul McCartney's Mull of Kintyre was the best-selling record for years after it was released and caused a major tourist boom in the area. Our reporter Claire McNeil visited Kintyre to look at the legacy of the hit single.
For years it was Paul McCartney's safe haven, Scotland's best-kept secret. But after this record, the bubble burst and it became flooded with tourists lured in by the seal of approval from this international icon.
It was a very popular time, and it certainly did a lot for the tourism in Kintyre. Masses of people, especially Americans, they would come over in their droves, and they all wanted to go up and visit Paul at his family home in High Park Farm, such to the extent they had to get security people down at the gates when he was here to just to sort of gently advise them that this was as far as they were going to get.
The unsung stars of the record were the local pipe band, who McCartney asked for personally.
We were only 16, just left the school at the time, and I'll never forget when he first appeared at the door. This vision of Paul McCartney was just something you'll never forget.
We didn't realise how big this was ever going to be, and and it's just looking back now, 40 years later, it's just been a privilege to be part of history.
We used to be gathered at the radio waiting to see if we're still going to be number one.
40 years on, you aren't sick of the song yet?
No.
We'll never get sick of it, never.
Far have I travelled.
Much of the beauty of this idyllic corner of the world that McCartney loved so well hasn't changed. Its charm is still very much intact. And 40 years on, the area is still capitalising on the popularity of that song.
It's not just the tourism, it's sort of the brand Kintyre, Mull of Kintyre cheddar, we've got Kintyre gin, we've got the Kintyre smokehouse. Some of them probably jumped on the bandwagon, so to speak, and let's capitalise on what we've got here. So I think it's definitely putting brand Kintyre in the limelight.
The ex-Beatles' visits to the area have become less frequent over the years. This memorial to his late wife standing as the only physical symbol of their time here. But the ballad did create a lasting legacy, an enduring allure that still draws people in, curious about the land this love song was about. Claire McNeil, STV News, Kintyre.
And now that tune will be stuck in your head for another 40 years. Thanks for joining us. Good night.